从去年冬天对能源储存量的担忧
continue to overcome the energy crisis.
Managing the energy crisis.
To the current energy crisis.
到今年一派处之泰然，固然声音现象还有暖化在后面推了一把，但欧洲在俄乌战争后改变能源布局，才开始走出困境。
Well, I think it's too early to say that the crisis is over, but Europe is in much better position in front of this winter than the previous winter. It will depend on many factors like supply of LNG into Europe, will depend on economic growth in Asia, and also the weather in terms of producing renewables. But we will see.
跟俄罗斯说拜拜，无论从石油还是天然气供应，现在都趋于稳定，就连欧洲的燃油公司都直呼太不可思议。
I've been in the industry now for 3 decades. The idea that Europe would be now really reliant on around 10% give or take of Russian gas versus the 50% which was the norm for 3 decades would have been unthinkable prior to the 24th of February of last year. Of course, price has been a very big challenge, but in terms of security of supply, it has been a good story.
但这样的安稳绝对是付出庞大的代价。为了避免能源价格高不可攀，欧盟寄出高达5880亿美元的补助，英国也撒币超过1000亿美元，就连挪威政府也掏出90亿美元来平抑能源价格。英国政府在9月底也宣布批准在苏格兰外海石油以及天然气的开采，减少对进口化石燃料的依赖。但这些行动看在环保人士眼里等同于开倒车。但业者强调，已经在进行能源转换，但不可能一夕之间就有了改变。
We believe in a balanced energy transition, meaning that we will need oil and gas also while transitioning. Rosebank was difficult. I spent a lot of time really reviewing that project, both from a technical, economical, and reputational basis. But in the end, I came to the conclusion that this is right for UK in terms of producing energy in UK, and it's also right for Equinor to do it.
西班牙能源龙头就强调，目标是2030年，公司大部分的投资都投注在再生能源的使用。
In our boardroom, there is a very high amount of conviction about the need to create energy transition and energy security with a single program, which is about investing in sustainable aviation fuel, in green hydrogen, in EV charging. But I'm quite convinced that even in the boardrooms where it isn't yet the conversation of the day, it soon will be.
外界尤其把矛头指向产油国，正在杜拜举行的气候峰会，让外界拿放大镜仔细观察。OPEC 秘书长忙着出面喊冤。
If we are to look at blame and start pointing fingers, which we don't do at OPEC, I would rather much focus on historical data that is available independently. 25% almost by the United States alone. 17%, if I'm not mistaken, by the EU 27. The UK itself, 4.5%. OPEC 13 countries are responsible for 4% only.
对于国际能源总署提出的报告批评，化石燃料业者对永续能源产业的实际投资远低于承诺。OPEC 强调，化石燃料仍然扮演重要角色，现在在能源转型过程当中不能贸然抽身。
Well, first of all, we have to ensure the growth. We have to make sure that the world has enough energy, stable, affordable, reliable, not intermittent sources of energy. And that's what the world's been relying on for all these years. Reducing emissions, reducing greenhouse gas emissions, reduction of flaring, methane emissions reductions.
根据国际能源总署的最新报告，随着各国逐渐转向替代能源，化石燃料的全球需求预计在10年之内达到顶峰，之后将会逐渐下降。对这些石油龙头来说，想抓住能源商机，不只是转变投资的速度要快，应对暖化的脚步更是要刻不容缓。TVBS 新闻综合报道。
想看最完整的新闻内容，记得下载TVBS 新闻网 APP。